Well, welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, I've been on the scrounge, I've been on the hunt, diving into those skips and dumpsters. I've got myself another fire guard, so I might join that one up with the other and make myself a little, or should we say a big sieve, and a nice set of blinds. Anybody that's thinking, well, what do you want some blinds for on the allotment? Sorry. Plant labels. Hundreds and hundreds of free plant labels. Avoid the metal ones, but the plastic ones are ideal. I personally thought years and years ago that, yeah, they're designed to last in the sunlight, but they don't like the water. So of course one end goes brittle. But it's a free resource. Now, somebody told me that they hadn't seen any white butterflies. I think they've all come to visit me. I think in a previous video you saw my poor pointed cabbages completely decimated. Now they're on my giant Mycorrrhzal. They're absolutely everywhere. Where are the birds? Free food. I'm going to be plagued by butterflies. But at the end of the day, we have to help nature, because nature does help us. But it does get a little bit frustrating sometimes. Now, I've only got 3 sprouts, guys. So I'm sorry, you're going to have to go. I need the green growth to encourage my little sprouts to grow. So I'll be harvesting a few caterpillars and I'll pop those into the temporary compost bins. If you want to munch on something, munch in there. You can poop in there, and I'll spread you out on my growing spaces, and no doubt there'll be some little brown chrysalises, whatever you call them, and then you can hatch to your heart's content. Or should I say, emerge. So just a little collection. I can't be asked to kill anything these days. Life is too short. Me and Mrs. K know that now, but you're going to have a munch in there. If you survive, you survive. If you don't, you don't. Life can be so cruel. So this is where my greyhound cabbages were. The caterpillars were as bad as what you've already seen. So started to clear this, and nearly every plant had got club root. So if you don't know what club root looks like, there's the roots of your cabbage plant, and the virus, spores, wherever it is, gets into the root, swells it up and stops it from taking on any more nutrients. But the cabbages did well. No dig bed, so if we pull up really carefully, we should be able to get everything. Nice little shake, and even on that one we've got some there, straight in the bucket. Good thing we no dig, or no dig-ish. They probably wouldn't have reached maturity anyway. This did have lime. Yeah, just a bit there. And the last one for now. So this bed will get manure and capped off You shouldn't put manure and lime together because they cancel each other out. I did that and I was rightly told I did wrong. But that's the good thing about sharing things on YouTube. We're learning all the while, and I'll try and share what I've learned, my mistakes as I go along. But this bed now, I'll scrape off the top layer of mulch, bag it up, and in a future video we'll be capping these off. I'll be doing an experiment, covering the beds with cardboard or green manure or those sheep's fleeces. The weeds are now taking over the broccoli. The caterpillars are enjoying what's left, so I'm going to pull a few of these out now and tidy them up. So I've just pulled the first broccoli out, Calabrese Ironman, and that is absolutely perfect. That's part of the root. No signs of that's just a bit of perlite. So I'm happy for this to go into the compost bin. I won't be growing brassicas in that bed. Should we cut this off first? At least I'll take that bit with all the caterpillars. Again, nice clean root system, so we know we could plant brassicas here again next time. These lampshades are ideal to keep the pigeons off the young plants, and it just holds the cabbages upright, or whatever you're growing brassica wise. That was easier. Not much of a root system. And make good compost. These lampshades, because no doubt somebody's going to ask, from the 1960s, so they sit on the lamp column like that. This is a bracket that sits on a cast lamp column. On the top it's got an aluminium dome with a light sensor at the top, and these were thrown in the skip. Extra large mini greenhouses. So you can't get them anywhere else, guys. It's only me that's got them, or anybody else who was clever enough and thought about it at the time. That was me. I don't think any other council used them. So just especially for Warwickshire. Another good one. We've seen enough now, guys. I'm not going to take the red cabbages out as well, try and salvage some of those, but I want to clear everything so that I don't want to lose my Brussels sprouts right at the other end. So a little bit of pause and record. We spoke about the plant labels. These are designed to withstand the sunlight, but again, they don't like the moisture. All the roots that come out here are all okay, so we know we can plant brassicas here in the future. Now remember, if you're planting brassicas in the same place, you'll probably think, I'm going to net it this time, I'll stop them. But those emerging butterflies might be in the bed, and you'll trap them inside. Be aware of that. And I've got a few nice little bits there for my lunchbox. And all the club root affected roots will go in the green bin at home. They'll be composted down, and then some people can buy it as recycled compost, and hopefully they've killed all the spores. It's better to make your own compost, guys. You know exactly what's in it. Now I can see my Brussels sprouts. Just a little bit of maintenance. Let's just get rid of a few of the leaves at the bottom, especially all the dead stuff. I did notice a caterpillar somewhere. I just want to get rid of some of the dead leaves, clean around. These haven't been watered. Just let them get on with it. They're right next to some kale. The leaves soon die off, so don't be tempted to pull too many off at one go. Keeping it weed free will just help it to keep the moisture clear. This variety is Brody F1. I'm off to Malvern this year again, hopefully, if all goes well. And the seed companies there sell the seeds for £1 a packet, including the green manure. Well worth popping into the harvest festival tent. I can now see these, and I'll try and pick off all the caterpillars that are left, or we'll just give them a shake. Come on. We'll give you a new home. Right, I'm going to do a little harvest now before I have to go home to get some more DIY done while Mrs. K's fit enough. But the blackberries this time, the flies seem to have left them alone, so I've been able to leave them till they get to this sweetness. Ideal for cooking, but unfortunately the fridge is full. Let's get harvesting. Well, another nice lot again, and there's a happy medium in getting them just right. As you can see just there, a little bit of fly damage. I'm not squeamish, guys. I know flies land on poop, but they might land on anything. Just wolf it down. And I certainly wasn't wrong about how well these have grown this time. I haven't harvested them all. I'll get some more tonight probably. And what would have happened if I had to put all these supports in? And there's still lots and lots still to harvest. Right, let's get them weighed and let's look at the totals board. So some of these are the weights that I haven't added to the board yet. I'm not sure whether I'm going to get time today actually. Time's getting on. And we've got 1.081. The tray's about 20, so that's 1.61. The autumn raspberries. That's 0.910. The trays are about 10 each, so that's 890. 890. So there's the board. I haven't totaled up each one yet, but if it hasn't got a tick next to it, the first to the 8th at the bottom there, I forgot to add it, so it's just in there. We've got all those to add. We've got those to add from the last of the summer raspberries. I think there's one gooseberry got to be added on, and a couple of blueberries. I'm going to have a calculate now. So added everything up pretty well now, so we up to the total that I've just calculated, 16.97 kilograms. So on the 10th of the 8th 2024 we've got 52.91, and as you can see there, it's between Anne S and Robin, but as you can see on the plants there's lots more to come, and there'll be a little prize for the person who got closest to the guess of how much fruit I might harvest in 2024. That's soft fruit, what's listed on the sheet. There's only autumn raspberries and blackberries left. Got a nice little harvest to take home today, including some tomatoes and cucumbers. But for this video, nice little soft fruit harvest. Might start making a little bit of jam with the raspberries. Blackberries, I'm waiting for the apples. I'll make a few more crumbles. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Don't forget the end screens, and why not consider subscribing. Don't forget the comments. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.